What's something that's important to me, that has been very important to me for many, many years? Music. Good. All right. One thing that I've been, I don't want to say struggling with, but realizing, I guess, is the fact that I don't do a lot. I need to do more things, and one of those things being out and being more social. I felt for a few months now that my life is just kind of, nothing's happening. It's all the same shit. Nothing new is happening. I don't know how to get something new to happen. I've been extremely anxious. Like, anxiety has been through the roof, more so than it's ever been. But it's getting better, you know. Last weekend was very much of a kind of get your shit back on track. Like even today, I've done some very proactive things, and got some good news hopefully coming in the future, in the very near future. So it's not one of those things to where I'll say, but like, oh man, I got a good shit coming, and then 2 months pass and no word. But no, some new stuff coming soon. That'll be different, very stuff I have not done before, and that's good. One of the reasons why I don't really go out in social situations or do new things is because it's uncomfortable. Well, it's uncomfortable because you haven't done it a lot. You're not used to it. You don't know how to handle it, how to cope with it, what it even is. But anyway, that is off track. I had one thought that I just wanted to get down in recording form. Music, the thing I said at the very beginning. Music is very important. It's been a thing in my life for pretty much 11 years now, at least making music. So, almost 12 years at this point. So, these past few months have been feeling blech. Well, what do I usually listen to music on? Well, I listen to music in my car, like all the time. And I also listen to music nowadays on my phone a lot when I'm at work. That's majority of the time I spend listening to music, outside of driving and once in a while at home. But driving around, I plug in my old iPod, which I love. I'm not gonna get rid of that or anything, but the music on it has not changed in months. I haven't changed the music on it in months. So I've been listening to the same music, outside of stuff I find on my phone at work. But even then, the majority of the time I spend listening to music is in my car. And if I'm listening to the same stuff over and over, of course it's going to feel like nothing's changing, nothing new's happening, because music's been such an important part of my life. And how I've been feeling recently, it's like I want to be done with making music. I'm just sick of it. Well, maybe it's because you just haven't really been listening to anything new. You want to be done with music because all you've been hearing is the same stuff. You don't have any new inspiration, I listened to Clipping recently. I'd always really been into Clipping. They're a harsh noise, fast rap group. It's very fucking interesting. I like a lot of their stuff. But I listened to them at work. I'd only listened to like one song by them, and then I instantly fell in love with them, even though I didn't listen to much anything else. So I decided to listen to some of their albums, and I listened to one of their albums like 5 times in a row that day because I was just enthralled by it. It was fucking amazing. So that's one example out of like a month that I listened to something new, and you know what? I think I gotta change that. The only thing that stops me is I just gotta take the iPod from my car and the cable that's hooking it up to the stereo system and just take it in my room and fucking plug it into the computer and load more music onto it. Though, one thing did happen that's kind of a hindrance towards all of this is in the process of trying to move all of my music from my external hard drive onto my internal hard drive, I somehow deleted all of it. I tried to use a recovery tool, which I had used in the past, which was, had fairly good results, and maybe recovered 5%, maybe. So I lost everything that I've, ever downloaded or bought for, a year, 2 years. It's just all gone. It could be a good excuse to go find a bunch of new shit. So yeah, I'll try and do that.